Hi everyone, Matt Titcombe here. We're here today to talk about the new Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification. Specifically, we're going to break down the framework and look at how DoD has organized it. Okay, so let's jump into the CMMC taxonomy. Up first, DoD has broken the CMMC into 17 different domains. The 17 domains closely map to the 853 domains from NIST. Underneath there, now we start to see the difference. They've added processes. Specifically, there are 5 process requirements, and they need to be applied to each of the 17 domains for a total of 65 here. Underneath the domains, they've also added capabilities. So the 43 capabilities are more aligned to objectives that you find in other information security frameworks. The capabilities then are broken down into practices. Overall, we've got 171 practices spanning the 5 levels of maturity within the CMMC. We'll talk more about levels later on as we get into this. The next thing that they've done is they've created their naming convention. So the numbering convention that you're going to find for all of the controls is the domain, .level, and then the number. Looking at asset management, we can see the 5 different processes that are applied to this domain. The domain then has 1 capability to identify and document the assets, and underneath that we have 2 processes, both at the 3rd and 4th levels. So now let's look at the practice and process requirements as they apply to the different levels. In Level 1, Basic Cyber Hygiene, we realistically have 17 practices that come from the FAR 52 requirements. They're also the top level NIST 800-171 requirements. As you can see, there are no process requirements at Level 1. In Level 2, DoD has now added in 48 more controls from NIST SP 800-171 plus 7 other requirements from other information security frameworks. You'll also see there are 2 process requirements at this level. So overall, we're looking at 106 requirements for Level 2 that you would have to comply with. So let's talk Level 3. In Level 3, DoD has added the remaining 45 NIST SP 800-171 controls plus 13 other information security requirements. This adds up to a total of 130 practices, and they've added 1 process requirement. So at this level, contractor would have to worry about 181 overall requirements. The other thing to note about Level 3, this is the place in the most likely sweet spot where majority of DoD contractors that handle CUI will land. In Level 4, DoD has now added in 11 new controls from NIST SP 800-171B, which are enhanced controls for handling of CUI. As a side note, we expect 800-171B is going to be renumbered to 172. They've also added in an additional 15 external information security requirements. This is also where we see the 4th process requirement that will have to be completed. So overall, we're looking at 228 requirements a contractor will have to be compliant with. In Level 5, DoD has now added in 11 more requirements from 800-171B, plus another 11 from external information security frameworks. In addition, we have the last process requirement. So overall, we're now looking at 256 requirements an organization will have to comply with in order to be certified for the CMMC. The bottom line, don't wait to start your compliance work. There's a lot to do here, especially when it's going to come to the process requirements and the documentation needs around that. For more information about the CMMC and how we can help you, please feel free to visit our website at peakinfosec.com. You can also go to the OSD's website on the CMMC, the CMMC accreditation body, or feel free to just contact us at info@peakinfosec.com. Thanks.